and welcome to issue number 65 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Welcome back, Tanner. How are you feeling? Are you still a little... Tanner, are you still a little under the weather? You doing all right?
I am fully recovered.
What happened?
Okay, yeah, I do kind of want to clear this up because I feel like it just sounds like, oh no, Tanner was just sitting around at home, got super drunk, and then he was really hungover the next day.
And that's what happened. So moving on, welcome to Headline Heroes.
To clear it up, I had friends in town visiting.
Already preposterous.
And we went and saw a local theater showing a double feature of some really bad 80s horror movies. And this particular theater served alcohol.
Oh.
And we drank before we went to the theater too, and when we got back from the theater, and just catching up with old friends and drank way too much.
I got some good snaps that night. You guys just singing in a kitchen.
There was Kelsey kicked us out of the kitchen at like midnight. She said something about being too loud and she couldn't sleep or something.
I think already she's being extremely generous by waiting until midnight.
Yeah. Well, she picked us up from the theater too. We definitely owed her. And then one of my friends kept going and waking her, or making sure she wasn't sleeping and trying to get her to come out and sing with us when she didn't want to.
Well, welcome back. Glad to have you. I'm glad both of you have been assembled here. That you've accepted my invite, I guess. I wanted to talk a little more about something we talked about before, and that is Uncle Drew.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it back.
But now it's out in theaters, right?
Is it? I don't know.
It's probably out of theaters
so.
now. It was in theaters during July.
And you didn't go see it immediately?
No,
I did. Or was that the movie you went? Wait, did you actually see it, Tanner?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You're not kidding.
Does this torpedo your bit, Drew?
No, I don't know. I can still survive.
Okay, well, I'm glad. I just wanted.
That's a whole new wrench into it. But I'm surprised Tanner wasn't just like. I guess I was just like, we asked, is it in theaters? And you're like, yeah, it's. I think it's out. I think you said that. Anyway.
Well, what I was saying is I don't think it's in theaters anymore. I think it's already done its run.
I would never say something like that.
Oh, it's already out? God, it feels like yesterday we were talking about that. Anyway. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, how would you just, in one word, Tanner, how would you describe that movie? Yes. And Nate, do the next word.
All right, we're gonna
the next word for how? Okay, yeah. Are we doing? You know what? Let's just let it flow. I had questions, but no.
Okay, old
men.
Yep. All right. Grumpy old men. It's
I thought maybe we were gonna keep going.
No. I didn't say that. So it's Kyrie Irving. He is in prosthetics and he's an old man. They're getting back into the game. But I wanted to bring it back up because I actually just found out that I am going to be an Uncle Drew.
Oh.
And I was hoping
you're gonna be in it.
Gonna be.
Now it did all. Now to be clear, we did already get made, right?
What?
Well, it's out we saw a trailer for it, right?
Yes.
So how would you be in it? Explain.
Oh.
Is it like the George Lucas CGI edition?
Yeah, they put me in later because they thought I would be I'm just a good addition to the movie. Yes. Now I'm not sure, Nate, if you didn't hear me right.
It's possible. I've been drinking. So. Sorry, Mom.
Nate, I said I am going to be an Uncle Drew.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to be in Uncle Drew. And I was like, well, I know we're doing an intro bit for a comedy podcast, but what a preposterous notion.
No. I was like, what is he doing? I didn't know what goof to explore here.
Now, I know some of you out there are thinking, wow, that was a weird goof they planned to have. No, I'm just stupid.
No, I'm actually just breaking this news fresh on you guys.
It was shock. So you're going to be an uncle.
Yeah, my brother and his wife are having a child. But I was hoping that you guys could give me some advice. Tanner, now that you've seen it, I guess, but more specifically that you're an uncle yourself. And also, Nate, I know you just have those mad hoop skills that you got that you bring to the court every time. I was hoping maybe you could tell me
you're going to be in Uncle Drew.
In Uncle Drew, yeah. So maybe can Uncle Drew tell me anything about being an uncle? I didn't know if you guys had any good advice from that, I suppose.
Okay. So when it's late in the game, you want to make sure to tell the character played by Chris Webber that you don't have any timeouts left.
What? Okay.
Which is like,
so is that
a reference that only really big basketball fans will understand.
Oh, I just figured I had to see the movie.
No. Even if you just watch the movie, you still wouldn't get why he was saying that.
Okay.
And I'm not going to explain it.
So is that kind of like babysitting, like in the middle of babysitting, just be like, T, just throw up that T and just like, that's it? Like the baby understands and I can just like take a breather, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how it works, actually.
Throw that T out there. Yeah. All right. That's good. I'm writing all this down.
Good.
I think it's important for probably the first 7 years of about 7 years of the child's life. You must at all times be dressed up like you're 50 years old or more. Like you need to make sure you look like an ancient old man. And then at some point, I think it would be probably pretty great if you just kind of removed the ruse all at once. I don't know under what circumstances you want to claim you've suddenly lost 60 or 40 years of your life, and are young again. But
what I need to do though is to do it, and then as soon as my natural body matches the prosthetics, then I take it off.
So it's important. Yeah, it's important for you to always be like always that old in this child's mind. They're like, do you remember when Uncle Drew was young? And he'd be like, no,
I don't.
Young uncle.
It is important for me to establish in this young child's mind that I am immortal.
Yeah, because you're ageless.
And I will never die. So then, like, the biggest thing would be the biggest lesson I can teach this child is when I actually die. Yeah.
That it could happen at any time.
Anytime.
For no reason.
No, the biggest lesson you'll teach them is how to do a crossover.
Oh.
I mean, we all know how to do that.
Yeah. Cross your legs over.
You cross your legs and sit on the ground and then make a sick basket.
I thought the way Nate was going with that was going to be let them think you're old till they're about 7, and then you get on the basketball court and totally wreck them. That's what I thought he was going to go with it.
Just really lay it on. I don't even need prosthetics for that. I can just be like, oof, ouch, my back.
They're 7. You can wreck those fools. Doesn't matter what age.
Why wait till they're 7? How about like 7 months?
Hey, idiot baby, I'm going to wreck you on the court.
Yeah, let's do it.
They're probably just going to try and eat the ball.
Yeah, that's cute. That's good advice. Yeah.
Sorry, I have sort of a tangent from this.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm wondering if you guys could help me. It's about children. Sorry,
okay.
If there's more you want to talk about about you.
No, that's good. I think that's really nailed it down.
Okay.
I feel better.
I was talking on the phone with my mom just last night, and she said she hung up the Headline Heroes poster in her classroom for kindergartners.
What?
I know.
Oh.
And apparently they really like it, and they apparently asked my mom if I am a superhero, to which I said, kids are so dumb. And my mom said, no, they're not. And I said, they are really, Mom, they thought I was a superhero. Kids are so dumb. Is that an accurate thing to say, would you say?
Oof. Yeah, no, I think that's right.
Kids are pretty stupid.
A superhero?
I'm thinking back to when Tanner was talking about babysitting. And what was the show that they like? Paw Patrol or some bullshit like that? Or like trucks having sex or something like that. I don't know.
It's like a whole communist regime thing.
What's that?
What was it about them having sex?
I don't know. That's what I want.
It's the Paw Patrol I like.
And instead of saying that you didn't want to watch anymore, you just said, "Oh no, they ran out."
Yes, that is true. I did say that.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Kids are dumb.
Kids are dumb. Mom, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Kids are dumb.
I thought for sure you were gonna say they asked to listen. and then I was like, well, maybe we could do like a real fun like bonus episode where we make it clean for kids. I guess I don't know.
What's fun about that bullshit?
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all that. Kids are.
I wonder if there's
shit.
an episode where we haven't sworn just by accident.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you're the editor, so you would kind of know.
The only time that there's maybe a chance of that happening is the first episode.
I think I said let's do the damn thing.
Oh, you dropped a D bomb.
Oh my god!
I might have said
D word.
Damn it!
God damn it, Nate!
Damn!
I cursed us right from the start.
Piss all hell.
Piss all over that hell.
Damn this loop-de-loop thing.
Are you on a roller coaster right now? What's happening?
Yep.
Damn this roller coaster.
I hate
Damn
it.
this loop-de-loop.
This really
thing.
sucks. I
hate
do not
this.
like heights. Yeah, kids are dumb. Can't wait to be an uncle. Very happy
Yeah,
my-
congratulations,
Yeah,
Drew.
congrats.
No, that's
Yes,
great.
Thank you. Yes. Hey, Nate.
Hi.
Hey, can you? At what point do we not do this? I don't know. But
I mean, it doesn't take very long.
okay.
So I don't feel super
if
bad
it
about
doesn't
it.
take that long, then you should just go ahead and do it. What do we do here?
What do we do here? Well, every week we scour the internet for strange and bizarre headlines. We take those headlines, we throw them in a list, and we select one at random and use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Tanner, you weren't here last week, so
Yep.
do you know what we made anyway and what we're making this week, or should you handle that?
So I did listen. You guys made a villain
That is true.
was a spy sleeper cell that was awoken by getting hit in the head by a hot dog.
That's right.
Oh, I can't remember the name though. It was like a pun off a Manchurian Candidate, right?
That's
That is
right.
correct.
Was it Manchurian Candidate? Like
No.
munching?
Oh, but damn it, where were you?
Fuck!
Oh shit, was
Can
that
we
not
go
it?
back and change it?
Yeah,
What
let's
was
go.
it?
It was
was-
not that.
Frankfurtian candidate.
Oh, that's probably better.
I don't know.
Manchurian's pretty good though.
Yeah, but we've done some munch. Maybe not. Yeah, we've done the Iron Munch. That's
Iron Munch, but even still,
Yeah.
Manchurian candidate is still pretty
it.
good.
Pretty good, I guess.
Candidates.
But all right, thanks. Tanner, can you just tell us what we're doing this week?
Yeah, what we're doing this week is a headline I already picked at random. Okay, yeah, it's number 10 on the list for you guys. That headline is Hungry Rat Shreds More Than $17,500 of cash inside an ATM in India.
Whew.
Hungry Rat shreds sick waves on California beach. Wins medal. Oh,
we'll also-
sorry, different article.
Oh yeah. We'll also say this comes to us off of someone who submitted on Facebook. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much. Now, the easy thing to do is the rat, but can we do something else?
The money.
Like the money.
The money. Thomas Jefferson comes back.
Now this isn't India.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Oh yeah,
Famed-
yep. Famed Indian lover.
Yeah. Have you guys ever had this happen to you?
Well, I opened an ATM and a rat had eaten all the money in it.
Yeah, all of your money. Yeah.
Well, see, at the only ATMs I use are Quick Trip no fee ATMs.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
the
yeah,
money's
yeah,
going
yeah.
out of there so fast that there's not time for
There's
it to be
no
caught,
time.
You know?
Yeah, I had this happen to me, and I hunted
Really?
down that. Yeah, I hunted down the rat. And what's coincidentally, it would have been a lot easier if I had $17,500 in cash, but it took 10 years. Could have knocked it out in 2 if I'd had that money.
So how'd you finally find it?
Oh,
Well, I put cheese out.
Did you put a trap out or
No, just the cheese. And I waited. And it came.
How-
And then what pursued was a whole like 3-day chase across like the rooftops of New York. And
For 3 days?
yeah, it was intense.
And how would $17,500 have made that quicker?
I could have bought bigger cheese, Tanner. Because I had
Wouldn't
this,
whatever
this
cheese you
little,
had have gone
I had
bad?
this little bitty Kraft single, but if I had had like $17,500 in cash, I could have bought this huge, big chunk of like
Kraft
the most
single.
smelly Kraft single you could find.
And then the rat would have eaten so much of it that arteries got clogged and it would have died.
Yeah, because Kraft singles aren't cheese. Who are we kidding?
Cheese product,
That's like oil.
but it tastes so good.
I don't know if that's even an accurate description.
What? That it tastes so good?
I mean, it tastes.
It tastes.
It tastes all right.
God, this
Maybe
reminds.
so good was a bit much, but it's all right for what it is. Guys, we gotta hone in on this.
Mm.
We don't want to do the rat, but what do we? Is it the ATM?
Now, what if we did? This is okay. This would be an interesting first. What if we make the rat a villain and then we create a hero who's this just epic rat catcher? This rat is extremely wanted now, so they gotta hire the best of the best. And it's that
Okay,
guy from the movie Mouse Hunt.
They
Nathan
weren't very
Lane?
good at catching a mouse.
Yeah, it was a very smart mouse in that movie, admittedly, but
Have you seen Mouse Hunt?
yeah.
Am I crazy? Nathan Lane was one of those.
Nathan Lane
mouse
was in that
catchers, right?
movie along with another guy, but more specifically, I'm talking about Christopher Walken's character.
Do you guys watch Mouse Hunt a lot? Like, I don't fucking remember who's in it at all.
I remember it existing,
Uh,
and that's where my knowledge stops.
Christopher Walken was the hired like pest control guy, I believe, and
Are
like
you shitting me?
yeah,
Christopher Walken was in that film?
Yeah,
You gotta think
I'm-
like a mouse.
I'm like pretty sure.
Oh, man.
Caesar the Exterminator. Yeah, he's wearing like a fucking
And he's got the
magnifying glass
Yep.
eye thing so you can see better.
I remember that movie actually terrified me as a child.
Well, it's a dark comedy slapstick film.
Yeah.
I remember the ending where they like end up opening like a cheese factory.
Basically, they did Ratatouille before Ratatouille, so
Yeah, fuck Ratatouille.
I'm looking up who the other brother was.
Lee Evans.
I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah,
In my
Nathan
mind,
Lane
it's
and Lee
Matthew
Evans.
Broderick, so.
Yeah, that's what I weirdly thought Matthew Broderick was in it.
Are you just very attached to the producers?
I love that movie.
That must be it.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think of that?
So, Mouse Hunt, but with money instead of cheese.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess that was the thing in Mouse Hunt. The thing really loved cheese. So maybe this is just a very money-hungry mouse. And if let loose, it'll ruin the economy.
Hold up.
Yeah?
Did you know that part of the movie is they catch the mouse, but they can't finish him off, so they mail him in a box to Fidel Castro?
Yeah, I'd forgotten that it was to Fidel.
What
Why
the
did they give it to Fidel Castro? Like, fuck that guy. He can have this horrible, horrible thing.
I don't know. I have no idea. That's so... I'm going to watch that movie tonight.
Okay. You
All
heard
right.
it here first.
Sorry, you were saying?
I don't know what I was saying, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
Do you guys have any other ideas?
Just that the ATM machine is slowly luring in living things and eating them to become more human-like.
No.
But that's the claw machine we already did.
Well, not only that, but we got to make a hero, dude.
Well, I thought it was a villain.
We made a villain last week.
Ah, fuck.
I know it's hard for you to remember because you weren't there.
I've been thinking the wrong way the whole time.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I did admittedly say, like, what if we made the rat a hero and then the rat a villain, and then from there we make the hero.
Okay, so there's an epidemic of rats destroying ATM machines, or banks even.
Going for money, any money.
Yes. What is the perfect, like, anti to mice? I guess a cat.
Cat.
We've done a cat-based hero?
We've done two
We
cats.
did do the one about books.
Yeah. Cat scratch reader.
Okay, but I'm talking like a person who has cat powers. We haven't done a person with cat powers, have we?
So, like, does that mean like a furry? Like,
God damn it, no.
I
Stop
don't know.
trying to force your furry ways into this goddamn show.
My furry flat Earth ideals.
God damn it.
Does it someone who controls all cats? We've had a cat who controls people.
Well, I'm thinking, I don't know, like like a Batman Catman.
Oh, just a guy with a lot of cat gadgets.
Yeah, or even just a cat man, a man who's part cat.
So a furry.
God, that's not what a furry is.
What if instead we did like a woman? It could be a cat woman.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
damn! Got a whip. Weirdly, I don't know.
She can be played by Halle Berry.
Yes.
She can have like the worst basketball scene in movie history. Holy shit.
So that is not one I have actually seen.
Oh my god.
I assume the worst basketball scene in any superhero movie. God, no, there's got to be one.
Didn't Daredevil have a sports
Daredevil
scene of
had a
some kind?
weird like seesaw thing,
That's what it was.
and I immediately thought of that too. In
Is
X-Men,
basketball
when
not seesawing?
It's hard to say. When the jet takes off in one of the X-Men movies, there's a basketball on the court, and it like falls in.
That's a
So-
pretty bad. I mean,
Pretty
it's not a great
bad.
basketball scene. So.
But the basketball went further from the hoop, so like pretty bad.
The Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man has a basketball scene.
Yeah, yep. Black Panther has those kids playing basketball.
Oh yeah, I guess it does.
That's a good one though.
Yeah, they're all better than you just watch Catwoman.
Oh, no thanks. But what are we doing? Do we want to do the whole rat is a villain thing, and then we create a hero to fight this horrible epidemic?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any other way of going with it. How do we make the rat a hero?
No, I mean, I'm
Creating all
sorry,
money.
a rat the villain. Oh,
Yeah, I
I
know.
see what you mean. Yeah. Nate, do you have any ideas?
No, I don't think I do either.
Okay.
I mean, as far as like alternative ideas to making the rat the villain.
what would go into the ultimate like person equipped to deal with rats?
They'd have a bunch of mousetraps.
Mouse traps. Got it.
They watched a lot of Tom and Jerry as a child.
Okay. Got a cat named
Yes.
Tom.
Their hero would be made of cheese.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
'Cause-
Why?
Because then they could just like pull off some of their hair and
Just
use it to set a
just
trap.
always have the cheese. But like whenever walking around, always has a hat and then always takes the hat off and it's just flowing Goldilocks and just takes just a bit off, puts it back in.
Yeah.
All right. Cheese hair, got it. I put it on the list. Big net, I guess. Or arm is net.
Arm.
Which arm?
Left arm.
Good choice.
I had this vision of like the palm of their hand having a mouse trap on it. So they just like smack their hand down and like the trap goes off and they catch whatever it is and what they smacked.
Oh, so it's killing it on two fronts almost.
Mm-hmm. Like if the smack doesn't get them, the trap will.
The trap gets it. Man, we're kind of creating another Inspector Gadget thing.
Did we create an Inspector Gadget?
Yeah, when have we done that?
Remind me.
We made an ostrich Inspector Gadget once.
Oh, that's not even kind of the same.
Love is love bird.
What?
Love is love bird. Birds were on
my
strike.
God. I forgot about that woman who was in love with the ostrich.
Remember that?
Love is love. God damn it.
Yeah, you're right.
But I think we're in the okay here. I mean, we can twist it.
I think so.
We can keep twisting it if we want to make it just a little bit different.
Yeah, I think it's good. We got to keep playing with it though.
They fall into a vat of molten cheese.
Yeah.
They become the Kraft single.
Yes, falls into a thing of molten craft single.
It's so terrible because the rats are attracted to him and let him kill them, but he's basically giving up his own life in order to kill these rats because they take a little bit of him every time.
Okay, that got weirdly emotional for you. Did you go
sad.
on a journey
He's giving
there?
up his life.
Why is he giving up his life? I thought this was his
Hey,
origin.
okay. Now I was sort of going off on a little goof there, but like in this goof scenario I came up with, he's literally made of a Kraft single, and so like he gets eaten a little bit every time he encounters these rats.
Oh God.
I like the idea that his skin is this pallid, horrible craft single color.
And you touch him, and that's that Kraft single like
oily
waxiness a little bit.
Yeah. What if though he was already a rat, a mouse pest control guy, had all of his gear, fell into the molten thing of Kraft single goo, and all of his gear along with the Kraft singles just merged into one.
Oh, in the mouse that knocked him in or made him trip and fall in is the mouse that ate this money.
And the money, for some reason, don't think about how ATM works at all, but that was all his life savings right there.
Yeah, that's how banks work, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just you,
one.
my dude. Don't know how to tell you this. All your rupees are gone. Yeah. Okay. I think we need to talk a little more about like what else goes into the ultimate rat catcher. Does he have that magnifying glass that Christopher Walken had?
No, he has two of them.
Oh shit.
One for each eye.
Oh.
Uh-oh. One on the back of his head because he's head's on a swivel.
Literally?
No.
Can you turn his head all the way
He
around?
could turn his
Owls
head
can.
around. Yeah, absolutely. I don't see why
Owls
not.
are mouse hunters.
Yep. An owl fell in there as well with him. And so did a cat.
And a snake.
Yep. Anything that just naturally eats mice, I guess.
What else eat mice?
No, you nailed the top three right there.
I'm a Google.
Human, snake, and owl. What else can we do with mouse traps? Does he have a giant mouse trap like on him and somehow he can use that to like jump?
Oh, like he like on the bottom of
that'd
his
be cool.
feet or something that like then when the trap
yeah.
triggers it like pushes him upward.
Yeah, and it's just and he gets real just mad ups like Tanner Ackerman level.
Wow, 24 and a half inches. So the list is birds, snakes, and humans.
Yeah.
Oh, and cats.
Oh, and cats. Yeah.
So you were right.
Does he have like an animal companion, or does he keep all of these animals?
Maybe as an owl companion.
Okay, yeah, cat is overdone. Got to have an owl.
Owl's good.
Nice.
It helps him see. Got a net for an arm. Mouse traps. Keeps a lot of mouse traps on him, of course, or can produce them. Just squats over and just lays a mouse trap.
Oh, okay.
And they snap as they come out.
Yeah, they're hungry. Yes, I know you're hungry. I would just
Soon.
So it's like the Joker's like chattering.
Gives him a little bit of cheese, and that quiets him down. And that's how he lays the traps, of course. So does he does have the hair cheese.
Cheese hair.
Cheese hair. Does he have that wax covering? I don't know how he would use that.
Wrapper.
The wrapper, yeah.
Maybe that's what he like sleeps in.
His cape is made of that wrapper.
Oh no. Well, time to turn in.
It's like the first episode of Erie, Indiana, where he sees the kids sleep in the Tupperware containers.
What?
Okay, come on. You're not going to tell me you never saw Erie, Indiana.
I don't know what this is. I don't. I've seen Young Indiana Jones.
Oh my God, for real?
I saw Parks and Rec.
It was a show in the 90s. I'm not even going to... You had to be there.
Yeah, I guess I did.
I'm almost certain I read the books.
Was this a Stephen King thing?
No, it was just a show. That
I'm
was
pretty sure I read the books.
Anyway, in the first episode, there's these twins that are really weird, and like he climbs up one of those what the things that like in movies all houses have that have like ivy grow on them, so they're convenient ladders
Trellis?
to get up to any window.
Like a trellis of some kind?
Yeah, and he sees the
Lattice
mom
work?
putting the kids to bed in giant Tupperware containers, and that's the big twist of that episode. It was kind of like a PG
Twilight Zone?
What?
It sounds almost Twilight Zone-esque.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
But it was all like
Twilight
the
Zone
same.
kids.
Why
Same kid. It was just this one town was really weird in Indiana.
Why Tupperware? You know what? I don't care.
Well, are you gonna put them in your nice glass Pyrex, Drew? No, come on.
Right. Now, is it microwavable Tupperware? Or is it
Yeah,
the
it was
Tupperware
the
left over
plastic
after
stuff.
you like clear out
Is
some
there
cold meat?
non-microwavable Tupperware?
Yeah,
I don't know.
when you're poor and you use the cold meat leftover container with the snap
Oh,
lid
baby,
on
is that not microwavable? I have to go.
That I don't think it is.
He just puts them in the microwave for 2 hours.
Nate's got 7 microwaves. In
I
his
love it when I
kitchen,
get back
all
and my
going at the
containers are
same
all
time.
very warm.
That's how he sleeps at night. Yeah, I hate that visual, Tanner, but yeah, he absolutely sleeps in that waxy wrapper.
That's how he stays fresh.
Mm,
Always
Yeah.
get hard and crusty.
that's
Oh,
true.
You hate that.
Yeah. No one wants that.
I hate even thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I don't think there's really much more we could say about him. We've hit the big mouse hunting stuff, I guess.
I mean, without saying like, and then he like spits poison or something like that. Like, because there's rat poison, but like, if we want to go more of a cheesy trap route,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he doesn't use poison. He thinks it's cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants the game. He loves the game.
Yeah.
Does he have does he have humane traps on him?
human traps? No.
I mean, if the money's big enough, I guess he'll go for the humans. I don't know.
Everyone's got their price, you know.
Yeah. All right. Nope. Just mouse traps and a net, and those magnifying glasses.
He's got a vendetta. He's not going to use the humane traps.
Yeah. And is it just this one mouse?
I don't know. Because part of me is like, what if he's just hunting down mice trying to find that one? But then that
Okay.
kind of turns like villainous almost if he's just killing tons of mice.
Well, what if he actually completes what he needs to, and then, like the end of Mouse Hunt, tries to send it to Fidel Castro, but then ultimately, oh, hold on, I have an idea. What if he finally finds the rat, can't kill it, decides it's not a bad guy. It's just misunderstood, and the rat's actually all right. And then they like join forces, and then he changes to like humanely killing things, or humanely killing. I'm sorry, humanely trapping them. Or he switches his way that he does stuff, kind of like how Arrow decides to not kill people anymore.
Yeah, and that show got super good after that.
Yeah, that's when it really popped off.
So what, like he is still an exterminator, but has like a mouse. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Haven, where he takes all of them.
Oh, maybe try to rehabilitate them.
Yeah,
Turn them to good.
And then he opens a cheese factory, and all the cheese looks like balls of yarn.
Oh,
Okay, now hold on.
now you're remembering quite a bit about this movie. I'm surprised.
That's like the only thing I really remember about that film.
I guess you only remember the ending.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, and that Matthew Broderick was in it, but it turns out he wasn't.
It feels like he should be though, right?
Yeah,
Like
it
I know the
does.
producers decide. Like it feels like he's just a good second. Like he and Nathan Lane just go so well together.
Because Matthew Broderick, of course, voiced Pumbaa.
No.
Mm.
I was really pausing there for a minute, like, wait,
Did he?
did he?
No. He was Zazu.
No.
He was Simba.
Because now that I think about it, like rehabilitating mice, like have you guys have heard about like maybe like how they've trained like crows to like pick up trash or something?
Cigarette butts.
Yeah. So what if that's what he's trying to do with these mice? Like mice can be like a force for good.
In Wanted, they uses them to blow up stuff.
What?
Wanted?
Oh,
the movie Wanted?
You're playing fast and loose with the movies. I love it. I've never actually seen Wanted.
I thought you said in Moana, and I was like, they definitely don't blow up rats in Moana.
You haven't seen Moana?
Yeah, see, they use that chicken. They strap a bomb.
No, in Wanted though, they use it like as bombs. Nate, have you seen Wanted?
Is that the one with the curved bullets?
Yeah, they curved the bullets.
Yeah, I've seen it once a very long time ago.
It's a guilty pleasure for me. I've seen it like 10 times.
Anything else to flesh out with story or anything?
I think you left on a pretty good open-ended note with like him rehabilitating these rats that were once his enemies.
How could he use the rats? What could rats do to make what? Oh, what if he trains
swarm and eat the other rats?
Oh,
Ooh.
But what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what if they replace just common mechanisms? Like, how do you make an ATM better? Well, it's a lot of little rats in there.
Oh,
yeah, and it just hands out. It gives you the dollar bills and whatnot.
The little tiny rat hands.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
Well, that would be kind of cute.
Or a little gross, depending on your opinion. Some people don't like mice.
That's your opinion.
No, I like mice. I'm fine with them.
Maybe there's a little rat alarm clock. He wakes you up.
Oh, so it's like the Flintstones, but instead of like prehistoric animals, it's rats.
Yeah, he trains them to do stuff like that. Yeah.
Is there a rat garbage disposal that's just a rat at your sink eating all your leftovers?
No, like, but if you look under the sink and there's just a shitload of rats down there and they're just like having a grand old time eating whatever the fuck you feed down. They would love it.
Adorable.
That's like the best job you could give a rat, a mouse.
Costume, name?
I think costume's pretty covered.
Yeah, I guess we did.
We kind of, that one is integral to the character.
He's wearing that onesie, like, you know, the traditional, like, wearing a onesie, like, industrial garb, right? You know what I'm...
For an exterminator.
Yeah. Wearing that. It's kind of shabby, you know, but he makes it work. Do they wear a hat?
I thought they... Well, if we want to see the cheese hair.
We want to see that cheese hair, Drew.
Does he have, like, maybe a... what's it called? The flashlight on your forehead? Headlamp?
Yeah, headlamp.
So he could wear that, but also just really show off the hair.
The golden locks.
Yeah. Because you need good lighting when you're crawling and finding the rats.
If we ever make merchandise, we should make the headlamp.
Yes, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Tuck that one away.
Yeah. Comic book cover.
So this one's... I mean... To be stereotypical and do like the origins, you could be him falling into the vat.
It's immediately what I thought of too, but it's also the same comic book cover we gave
the donut guy.
The donut guy, yeah.
Yeah, Long John Creme.
You gotta stop making origin stories where people fall into vats.
I gotta stop remembering shit.
Easy.
I need to just actively try and forget.
It could be like him showing off his gadgets in some way. Like his rat traps. It could be him farting out all his rat traps.
really draw people in.
Really only showing off one.
And like his cape is waving. The cape that's made out of that plastic wrap.
Oh, fuck. He carries his bed with him because sometimes on the job he has to just spend the night and do some stakeouts. So
yeah, and then there's a word bubble with him saying that. What was the thing I said? Oh, Animal Farm is not social commentary. Just bringing that back.
He's saying that while he's sleeping, like
while he's farting out all those rat traps.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And by that, I of course mean the Transformer from Beast Wars. He farts out a bunch of rat traps.
All right, so yeah, just farting the shit out. pull like farting one out, has one in front of him, taking a bit off of his hair and placing it, like putting it onto the. And I think just the last thing to do is, of course, name.
That name.
Exterminate.
Well,
Mechsterminate.
Is he a mech?
He's not really a mech though.
Kind of though. He's got robotic features. How is he shitting out rat traps?
Magic.
He's got a net for an arm. I imagine it's on a swivel and he can move it.
I'm trying to think cheese type, Swiss, Munster, cheddar,
The Cheddar Bandit.
mozzarella,
Mozzarella.
mozzarella.
The Eradicator.
Eradication's good.
Mm.
Just another word to bring into the like.
What if we call him the Cheddar Netter?
Okay, that's just along the lines of Gam Gam Sam Sam.
It works better than Gam Gam Sam Sam. I will, because he's got cheese and he's got a net.
Oh, okay. What about Cheddinator?
Ooh, Cheddinator.
The Cheddinator.
Exterminator. Cheddinator. The
Ex-
Cheddinator? No, that just sounds like he's formerly Cheddinator.
Maybe that's what he is after he starts rehabilitating mice.
Oh, that's good though. Well, that the Cheddinator, and then he's the ex-Cheddinator.
Yeah.
Although he went weirdly more towards exterminator when he was going away from exterminating things, but don't think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. How's that taste to you?
It tastes good to me. Nate's the one who hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
It also kind of sounds like Nader.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe Nate really likes it.
Finally, I'm immortalized.
Finally. God. Finally. Hey, now your mom can tell the kids.
Yeah, Mom, put this one on.
Yeah, throw this fucking episode on. Just play it.
That exterminator's name, Nathan fucking Haynes.
Mrs. Haynes is gonna have a hard time explaining why she named Nate with the middle name of fucking. Yeah, so I think that's good then.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm good.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, Tanner, I struggled through it last week. Can you please wrap it up here?
Okay, so yeah, this has been issue 65 of Headline Heroes. This week we created the hero, the Cheddinator, or the ex-Cheddinator, depending at what point in the canon you're in. Mm-hmm. At this time, as always, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for the show. Brett actually holds the world record for most craft singles eaten in one sitting.
Oh, I didn't know.
Whoa.
I didn't know Brett had died.
How many?
The number is 5.
Oh man, yeah. That's true. No one has ever eaten more than 4 except Brett. And then Brett promptly died.
Yeah. Rip.
Oh.
It's pretty nuts. Like, actually, half the world landfills are actually filled with craft singles because people get through like 3 or 4 and they're like, I can't
do it.
Rest right in the trash. At this time, we also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for this podcast and helps us with all the post-production for all the audio. If you'd like to work with Carl on a similar project or any sort of musical project, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you come across any articles that you think, hey, this would be fun to make a superhero or villain out of, send them our way. We have our email, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. We have our Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @headline_heroes, and you can go ahead and follow us there. And we do, guys, how's that subreddit? Last I saw, crazy.
It's bumping.
So
it's
yeah,
popping off.
I think
got a brand new post from somebody named Mickey DD15. No idea who that could be.
That could be. I don't know.
A new fan who's loving the cast.
Yeah. Also, we have that voicemail that you can call in and leave us some voicemails. I do see that we have some voicemails to get through. Hopefully we will be doing those soon. We promise we'll get to you. It just didn't work out today, I guess. But thank you. But if you want to call in and leave us something, that number is 319-596-6766. Thank you. Right, just in advance for leaving a voicemail, I guess. If you're listening to us on whatever app you're listening to us on, if you are, I can't. I need to end.
If you're listening to us.
If you're listening to us, if you can hear me, subscribe, smash it.
Come towards our voice.
Do it. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe and tell a friend about us. And finally, thank you for listening. We hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.